Welcome to you one and all. This is the Emirates Stadium, home of the Arsenal, whose dream of a generation to be champions again, 22 years since the last time, inches day by day closer to potential fulfilment.
VAR are in a check for handball.
Here's McNeil, oh, he's hit the post and Ndiaye's follow-up, cannons wide. And the flag is now up. Rice, Eze! Oh, that was wonderful instinct. He took not a nanosecond. Dowman can fling it in. Pickford can't get there. Gyökeres walks it in, and Arsenal have scored, ticking up to 89. Right to the margins. Feel this place breathe again. That is a moment. Boy, is that a moment. Taken away here at pace by Dowman, and Dowman is all alone. This is his kingdom. This is his magic moment. These are Arsenal's points. Teenage kicks, sweet 16 and loving it. Now those are scenes. Have ever you seen the like? Boyhood dreams fulfilled. Wonderful. For Arsenal, this has been just wonderful. Boy, did they take it to the margins.
In a title race this tight, every game is a potential tripwire. This is the third time these sides have met in all competitions in the last 46 days. Saka's corner. Gabriella, the far post! They've done it again! For the 30th time this season, Arsenal score from a set piece in all competitions. The last touch may have come off a defender. Arsenal survived that scare. Here's another! And this time it's in! Reece James' delivery causes panic again! And just before half-time, Chelsea get it back to 1-1. Played in by Declan Rice. Headed down by Saliba! And they just timber! Drury and timber! Puts Arsenal back in front, and wouldn't you know it, it's a goal from a corner kick again.
Well, Robert Sanchez is saying he's pushed. Of course it's going to be...
Martinelli now, up against Neto, the two speedsters. Now Martinelli's tried to hurdle over him, and Neto brings him down. Now Martinelli wants to play on here, but the referee had already blown the whistle. And it's a yellow card for Neto. It's a red card. Garnacho, three of the substitutes combining. Needs to be a good delivery. Raya with a wonderful reaction.
Wow.
He couldn't commit too early there, David Raya. That's an excellent save. Early 90s, Arsenal win 3 home league games against Chelsea in a row. Mikel Arteta's impressive record continues, unbeaten in each of his last 11 games against them. Once again, Chelsea feel the blues as Arsenal paint the town red. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1.
The place is wired. It is fevered. On this day, it is always territorial. Not a North London nail will go unbitten. Spurs 12 games to protect their status, Arsenal 11 games to protect their precious lead, each at the other's expense and with no mutual regard. Timber. Saka. He's got away from Sarr. Bukayo Saka. Eze! Claims Derby Day again. The Arsenal thorn in the Tottenham side. Eberechi Eze once more. Oh, snatched here by Colomboani! 1-inch! In no time at all! Now feeling in here! North London's blue touch paper is lit!
He'll be the one on advising him how to do it.
Timber, Gyökeres! What a hit! Victor Gyökeres has come up with a spear of a strike for Arsenal. And right at the start of the second half, they lead the derby again.
They don't want
Gallagher.
It's a foul.
Colomboani!
It's a foul.
To each. Questions to be asked. Indeed, it has not been given. The VAR. Here goes Eze. Through goes Saka. It came back to Eze, who scored for Arsenal. This day, this occasion belongs to Eberechi Eze. He just picks on Spurs. Jed Spence, Richarlison! Corner.
What a reaction.
Martinelli, Madueke, Ødegaard, Victor Gyökeres seals it! With muscle and poise. It's Arsenal again. 5 derby wins on the spin. And Victor Gyökeres is at the heart of it. It's Arsenal. It is Arsenal again. Kings of their patch and top of the league by a hefty, a comforting margin. As it was at the Emirates in November, it is Spurs 1, Arsenal 4. Welcome to you one and all. This is the Emirates Stadium, North London. And this is what can, improbably but indisputably, all of a sudden lay claim to being, in prospect at least, the match of the Premier League season so far. Saka plays it in, Gabriel's there, and Arsenal lead! That is precisely what they missed. Martinez nonplussed. Sancho, well won by Ødegaard, he's hungry. Martin Ødegaard, Zubimendi! Oh, that's tiny! And how it matters! Arsenal easing clear of those who would chase them. Ødegaard down by Saka, out by Digne, taken back by Timber. Trossard! Has nailed it! Without doubt, without compromise. Zubimendi. And Trossard. And Jesus! What about it? Oh, what a moment! What a lovely moment! And re-establishes himself as Arsenal's number 9. Oh, look where Tonio Marlin. And still Marlin. And still Marlin. And Watkins scores. A goal of little consequence, but some personal relevance. He always gets a goal at Arsenal. The most compelling evidence yet that this time Arsenal really can go all the way. They end the year flying high at the top of the Premier League. The final score at the Emirates Stadium, Cara. Arsenal 4, Aston Villa 1. Kelly, thank you. North London's day of tribe and territory. Tottenham on Arsenal's manor and everything that entails. Arsenal, who lead the league and would be champions. Spurs, who shiver at that very thought and themselves dream big. The two of these are oil and water, forever and ever, us and them and us. And they're at it again. Eze, beautifully scooped on, what a block Vicario, and Danso watched it bubble behind for a corner.
Well, there's a bit of magic in there.
Marino, oh, it's lovely, it's Trossard twisting and scoring! To the Arsenal on the day that matters most. To whom tonight will the streets of North London belong? That's sweet from Saka, that's good from Timber. It's come out to Declan Rice. And Eze too! It's heading Arsenal's way on Derby Day. That's the reaction of a manager who is heading towards a 6-point lead at the top of the Premier League. The reaction of a player who has scored amongst the goals of his dreams. Timber. And Eze in no time! Arsenal are ripping it up! And Eze can barely disguise his glee. Richarlison has stolen and Richarlison has gone for goal and scored! Extraordinarily! To give Tottenham just the merest hint of an interest.
Commentator's curse.
Oh. Trossard. Eze! Derby Day hat-trick! A match ball he can prize forever and a day! North London is his! The pure, undiluted joy of the humble superstar and his proud, proud club. Eze's hat-trick. And Arsenal's glorious victory. Arsenal again, one more derby triumph, one more substantial stride towards the big prize of which they dream. Arsenal 4, Spurs 1. Kelly. Manchester United against Arsenal over the first weekend of a season for the first time in the era of the Premier League. This is something new. Now Rice delivers right under the bar and in! Calafiori right on the line! A magic Arsenal set piece of the type to which all became accustomed last year, and Altay Bayındır was lost. Bruno Fernandes snapping in again. Dorgu! Oh! He's hit that beautifully pure, and it's nicked off the back post.
Really good cross from Gyökeres.
Cunha ploughing through the heart of them. This is Mateus Cunha for Manchester United. That was forceful.
Oh, it's really good end-to-end.
Arsenal launch with a win on a ground where for them wins have always meant plenty. They love to win here, and again by a single goal. That is, Dave, just what they have done in the sunshine at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. Welcome one and all. This is the Emirates Stadium, North London, the home of the Arsenal, and reopened for business tonight At the start of the season, when the Gunners seek at last to shift up from the perennial nearly club to the real deal. Stuck with outswing, terrific header, and what a reaction from David Raya. Pascal Strout got plenty on it. Raya got high and turned it over.
And he pulled off
Rice to stick it under the crossbar, it's in! Another peach of an Arsenal set piece. Drury and Timber is at the core of the celebratory crowd. It's 1-0 to the Arsenal again. Sivimendi again, and Timber, and Saka! Thumps it in with style! That's how you remember Bukayo Saka. They are too older, so that record is safe. Here's Gyökeres. Forcing back Strout. Gyökeres is off and running! The moment for which he has hungered. The smile behind the mask. 3-0 the Arsenal. And the new centre-forward is in business. Declan Rice with the corner. Calafiori and stabbed in by Urian Timber. A day beyond his dreams. The fullback who scored once before for Arsenal has scored twice on the night. Drive at Goodmanson. Dalman's gone over, Stack. It's a penalty. Victor Gyökeres. A proper gunner now. Feeling the part, looking the part. Yes! Embracing the moment. Arsenal with a swagger, a smile, and a smidgen of style. 5-0 the Gunners.